Well, retention is the business, right? I
Yeah,
mean, getting the chance to be retained, meaning
yeah,
selling them, quote unquote, having
yeah,
bringing them on board in the first place. But
yeah.
certainly in in a SaaS world, right? You don't have a business if folks aren't happy and continuing, and you don't frankly have a solution if you're not magnetically attracting people to
No,
get over that hump, like you say, of switching off
no.
something they're familiar with. The old chestnut is always, it needs to be 10 times better, 10 times faster, 10 times something to get somebody to switch. Maybe it's even more now because there are so many choices. Maybe it's less. I don't know. But if you can't get folks over that hump and retain them and make them part of your universe,
Right.
your ecosystem, you don't
Yeah.
have a business, right?
No, no. And no, and like how do you it's you know, y- I know operators like myself. I mean, I do strategic work as well as hands-on work, especially in the ops world and demand, people like, "Oh, which tools do you use? Oh, you're a Marketo shop, or you're a HubSpot shop, or you're a demand-based shop, or you use Six Sense." All of a sudden, your credentials become part of these
Yep.
tools, right? And so and businesses want that. They want these experiences because they don't want to like go and reinvest in all these things, when it comes to operating things. But yeah,
Like, what is where do you see the right place for AI to kind of sit next to us in run and go to market?
yeah. Well, I think the mantra we need to remember is that the tools serve us, not vice versa, right? So we need to remember that AI is the tool. We still need to know what problems we're solving. We need to really understand the outcome we want. Um, we need to still be able to tell a data story. I mean, you could probably do that with AI, and it could process that information a lot faster than I can, definitely. But it can't bring like experience and human connection and reading the room,
Yeah.
uh, it doesn't have that dynamic, especially when it comes to just relationships within the organization or with customers or with anybody for that matter. Repetitive tasks, yeah. Automation, sure. But when it's about, does this brand message resonate? Well, yeah, we could probably build an LLM, of a customer, of a fake AI customer, and pressure test brand messaging or pressure test customer interactions. But I still think everybody wants to build a relationship, with each other, from
Yeah.
customers to an organization. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think it's going to be interesting to see how the frontier sort of moves on because we think of it as functions. Like we're just listing some functions. Well, maybe I could do this, I could do that, and I'm the same way.
Yeah.
But maybe it's not just about the functions, but how for each function, what the proportion or what the role looks like, right?